Addressing potential questions. How can the student's strengths and interests be incorporated into the instructional approach? Since Owen is often fidgety and has difficulty remaining seated for extended periods, teachers can have him pass around work to his peers, such as worksheets and other things like that. Other small errands like so will help with his activity level. As for his interests, he is a 9-year-old boy, so he probably still likes toys. The teacher can task the students to create their own fidget device/toy, for example, a fidget spinner, while explaining some of the research behind it, or etc. What are some examples of accommodations and modifications that might be included in the student's IEP? So a modification is a change in what the student is taught or expected to learn. An accommodation is making a change on how a student learns the material. Some accommodations for Owen's time management goal might include extended time for assignments and tests to accommodate his attention difficulties, frequent check-ins and reminders to help him stay on task, preferential sitting near the teacher, and lastly, special cues for transition times and longer transition times. Some accommodation for Owen's impulse control goal might include opportunities for movement breaks or fidget tools to help him self-regulate and maintain focus, and preferential sitting near the teacher. Some accommodations for Owen's organizational goal might include a daily planner or checklist to help him develop organizational skills, and keeping a binder/folder with dividers to help him organize his work. If the teacher decides to accommodate by giving him a binder or folder to organize his work, the teacher can also have weekly or bi-weekly binder checks to make sure Owen is staying organized. Some modifications for Owen according to his IEP goals are the following. For his organizational goal, you start by dividing complex tasks into smaller subtasks. You can also display important information where students can easily see it. And lastly, having visual cues and written instructions to support his understanding. For his impulse control goal, having flexible seating such as wiggle chairs and standing desk or etc. might help. And using a timer to set limits when students are taking turns in a group, which would address Owen's interruption problem. And lastly, for his time management goal, using a timer to set limits when students are taking turns in a group. For both his impulse control and time management goal, using a timer would benefit Owen.